Good morning, Pioneer.
We got the news.
Today is November 8th, and it is a gray day.
As you may know, yearbooks are on sale until holiday break, which is December 20th. You can also purchase them online on the Pioneer website. The quarter ends today, my dudes. So turn in all of your work, make your teachers mad, or don't. Renew or turn in your library books. Library fine notices will go out next week.
Good morning, Pioneer. I'm Mrs. Jones.
And I'm Mrs. Morris.
Monday, November 11th, there is no school. It is a national holiday where we recognize and remember our veterans.
Veterans Day is especially meaningful to Mrs. Jones and I because between the two of us, we have 5 adult children, 4 of whom served in the United States military. So 4 of our children are United States veterans.
From 1914 to 1918, World War I ravaged Europe, Northern Africa, and the Ottoman Empire. 32 nations were at war fighting the Axis. In 1918, an armistice or ceasefire was signed, leading to the end of World War I. Armistice Day, a year later, was made to commemorate the veterans and the people who fought in that war and the price that it took for peace and freedom to happen. In 1954, President Eisenhower and Congress changed the name of Armistice Day to Veterans Day to recognize all of the American veterans who had served in our military forces. This year marks the 100th anniversary of Armistice Day, and we recognize Veterans Day.
Veterans Day, like I said before, is especially important to us. But let's talk about why we as a country really celebrate Veterans Day each and every year. It's important to honor our veterans for all of the sacrifices that they've made. Some of the things you may not know about our veterans and the things that they give up in their lives while they're serving our military is things like holidays. They don't get to come home. They don't get to come home for their birthdays, and sometimes family members pass away and they aren't able to go to the funerals. The amount of physical exertion it takes to continue to be able to do their jobs and the long, long hours with no days off. The living conditions, living in very small spaces with lots and lots of other people around, or maybe camping in a tent for months on end, having no showers and not enough food or water to drink. Those are some of the sacrifices that veterans have made for you and for me so that we can be safe and we can live in a free country. So we owe them our respect. We owe them a lot of respect and gratitude for the sacrifices that they've made with their lives in order to keep us safe and free here in our country.
As we enter into the assembly, please listen to how your administrators are asking you to behave. It is a somber and special event. As you go into this weekend, many of you are have family that are veterans. Take a minute and thank them for their service and what they do for our nation and other nations around the world. Thank you.
And remember, it's always appropriate to look a veteran in the eye and say thank you for what you've done for our country.
To say thank you to them, we will be having our Veterans Day Assembly this afternoon at 2:30. We will call each grade level down to the gym. Please leave your school supplies in the classroom. That includes backpacks. And remember that this assembly is a serious one, that it is a way for us to pay our respects to our veterans.
Make sure you remain at voice level 0 throughout the assembly. You will hear from your own classmates who are in the band, choir, and orchestra, as well as members of the Wahai ROTC program. Their purpose is to honor and thank those who have dedicated their lives to our safety. And the best way we can show appreciation is through respect and attention.
At the end of the assembly, please wait quietly to be dismissed. We will dismiss the top rows first, so wait patiently until one of us or your teacher excuses you. If there's time left in the day, you will return to your 7th period class.
Mr. Ahrens and I are proud of Pioneer Middle School and of our students. Please show the guests in our building what amazing kids you are and how much you appreciate the service of our veterans.
Thank you.
There will be no Agecraft on Wednesday, and no 21st Century programs Wednesday through Friday next week. Fortney's gone. Again.
Please stand for flag salute. Salute, pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which stands one nation under God, indivisible, liberty and justice for all.
Are you done?
Yeah.